Senator Fierravanti-Wells.
Thank you, Director General. I'm not sure if you saw some of the comments that I've made recently directly on this point. Yes, I see you nodding.
Yes,
thank you. I am concerned about this and concerned about the use of terminology of right. Right is associated with conservatism in this country, and there are many people of conservative background who take exception to being charred with the brush, and I think that you do understand that your comments, particularly when you refer to them solely as right-wing, has the potential to offend a lot of Australians.
I certainly understand your point, Senator, and I totally get it, and my intention was not to offend any innocent people in that regards, and as I said before, it's unfortunate that we refer to it as right-wing extremism, but in the absence of something else, which maybe we should look at a different label.
Well, I think if one reads the history of ASIO volumes 1, 2 and 3, I think that that's very, very evident, and I'm sure that you've read your history quite correctly, Director General. My point is that both fascism and socialism have their antecedents in communism, and I think that it's important for those distinctions to be made, and I think that Minister Dutton's comments, if I can put it up, mopping up after this, was very clear, and that is that you know, it doesn't really matter what spectrum they're on. If it's extremism, it's extremism. And I think that you would equally agree that there have been instances in this country where there have been so-called right-wing extremists protesting with flags that denominate, whether it's the BLF flag or other flags, have indicated that their politics are not necessarily right-wing, they were actually left-wing. So I think the time has come, Director General, especially from you, to ensure that the terminology that you use is very careful and so that ordinary Australians, particularly those of conservative background, are not offended.
Happy with that, Senator. Totally agree.